Said one day I was gon' pay. Need me a blunt and some Douce. Sitting at the stage, you a showcase. I can see both sides, you a two-faced.
It's NoEndingProductionsTv, man. I'm with my boy Bobby Gore, man. What's up, Bobby Gore?
MLG, what's good, Kirk? How you feel?
Doing good, man. I want to ask him a couple of questions, man. And this man going crazy right now, man. His song Separators out, man. It's going crazy everywhere. YouTube, Spotify, check it out.
Right.
And I want to ask one number one question, bro. What made you want to become a rapper?
That's a deep question. See, I'm 37 years old, right? May not look like it, but I've only been rapping for 5 years. So after 15 years in the game, on the production and engineering side and the marketing side and business side, I was in Los Angeles. In my crib at the time, I had a pool and a palm tree. That's my view. That's what I woke up to daily. And one day my girl went out of town. At the time, my carpal tunnel, because I worked real hard, my carpal tunnel was going crazy. And I just was crying. I just started crying uncontrollably. And I had a moment with God. And to sum up that 4-hour process, because just imagine excelling for at least 2-3 hours before I did. It came out to like 4.5 hours. To sum it all up, God asked me, was I ready to talk? And I said, yeah. Within 30 days, I had a 90-10 distribution deal and hadn't even put out a song yet.
Nah, that's right. I didn't know that. I didn't know that one. That's good.
Yeah.
Your label Meatloaf game is buzzing and also making noise. How many artists do you have on that label?
See, I don't have artists. I have brothers. So it's like a lot of people may want to work with me, and as a producer, you gotta understand. As a person, I lived in 7 different cities, and I've worked with artists in all of these cities. So I know it's people that may want to work with me, but after working with over 250 artists in all of these cities, the brotherhood is more important. So it's like, it ain't too many people I could call my brothers. So when that boiled down to it, it starts with the heart, not the artistry. And that's where Draco come in at. That's where D Brown come in at. That's where Wick Wild come in at. Trill Shawty. You know, that's 4. But I think it's growing because for 2019, we literally about to start signing people. We got our paperwork in order. So we about to start dishing out MLG contracts accordingly. And from there, I don't know how big the brotherhood will grow, but I look forward to it.
Right. What artist would you love to work with one day, or be on a song with?
Damn, that's a good question because I respect them all. The artist I would most want to be on a song with, and this might fuck you up, dead or alive?
Anytime.
Damn, that's deep. I say Mac Dre.
Mac Dre. Mac Dre.
I know it probably throw a lot of people off, but I think the world has been introduced to a lot of artists like Dobie, all of them type of guys that we could see they was about to be kings of the land, even XXX, you know what I'm saying? But their unfortunate demises didn't allow a lot of the world to see what impact they would have really had. And I think if people go through Mac Dre catalog and just listen to the type of music he made and how fun he made music, like, just because I think I make a opposite record, I would have liked to work with Mac Dre.
Right. It's funny you say that because my next question is like, what message do you want your fans to gain listening to your music? Because I listen to some of your music, and you sound like a motivational speaker. It's like, you know, rapping. It's like you're motivating people, like a young Jeezy, like you speaking to me.
Yeah.
So what message do you want your fans to gain from listening to your music, like if they going through anything or whatever? Because
it's crazy you say that because me and the gang was just having a conversation about that, and I asked them the question. Well, I put it out there that I know people probably wonder why I don't go harder on tracks. And it's literally because of that reason I'm talking to you. My mentors taught me if a child can't repeat it, delete it. So it's like, it's a good way to have that be effect, and it's a bad way to have that be effect. When I know that the average top 40 hit is written on a 3rd grade level, and I'm 3 classes away from a 3rd master's degree, where's the middle of that? So I can't necessarily dumb down, even though I can make the music. I just have to present it in a way that can simply be heard, and I'm trying to get better with that. I don't think I've made that record yet.
No. What's the first project you ever worked on?
Damn, bro, that go back to 01. So damn. Back in 01, I worked on this project called, actually 2000. I worked on this project called NJ, I'm With Her. It was a boy-girl group out of Detroit, because I went to school in Lansing, Michigan State. So bumping into them, that was like the first album. It was like a boy-girl combo. They had all the rhymes, they had all the bars, and I had all the beats. And my introduction to it, because we had nobody else, I was forced to learn how to engineer. So my first album was literally going through the whole process. And then after that album, while we was working on that album, I was working on another album with these cats called Phoenix Record. And that was literally in the year 2000. We sold 10,000 of those, hand by hand, $10 a piece in the year 2000. Real hustle shit.
Straight up. What's your next mixtape or album? When is that coming out?
Well, actually this Friday on the 28th, and that's Bobby Gore and Friends. That originally wasn't going to be the album I put out, but the camaraderie we was building with the gang, and how we want. January 1st is our anniversary, for just our 2nd year anniversary, just as a business, as a crew. So it's like, I got 3 albums done right now. So it's like, I didn't have the Bobby Gore and Friends album done. So it's just like, do I be selfish, or do I put together, as a producer, it's 20 tracks, I did 18 of the beats. So it's like, as a producer now, do I put something out that for the start of the new year, want to put us all on a good starting track, or do I want to just do that for me? So it's just like, I had to produce the situation. So December 28th, right after Christmas, right before New Year's, our anniversary, Bobby Gore and Friends, 13 features.
Thanks, man. You heard the man. Bobby Gore and Friends coming out this week, man. His hit song, Separate, is out. Check that out. That's one of my favorite songs, and I have that in my playlist right now.
That's the single. Separate is the single for that, because when we put the album together, everybody was like, you need a single. I did that song, I did the beat 3 years ago, and when the crew told me that I did the song, it went out.
Nice. And what can we find you at, man? Your Instagram, Facebook?
Man, at Bobby Gore Music. On Twitter, I am MLG Gore. Everything's Bobby Gore Music. Why is it Bobby Gore Music? Because I don't disrespect the chief.
Definitely. And thank you for coming out, man. I appreciate the interview, man. I appreciate everything you did, man. The music and everything, man. And keep doing you. Keep going hard, man. And check his music out, Separate, and everything else he putting out, man. Thank you.
Got another girl, she on the way. I'm really trying to hear what you gotta say.